2 men and 1 woman. Is that a threesome or a train?
It's a threesome.
It's a train.
It's a threesome.
I'm from Queens. That's a train. That's a train.
That's a threesome. There's 3 people.
That's a train. Off the rip. Choo choo.
Because it's two dicks. It's a train. And look, it's connecting like a cart. That is a train.
A lot of times in threesomes with 2 women and 1 man, the women aren't doing anything and they call it a threesome.
I'm gonna compete with him, so you.
If they not doing nothing with each other, they just, doing shorty, that's a trade. But they kissing each other and
I think it depends on the behavior of what's going on in the moment. Like what actually happens when the 3 people. If 2 girls and 1 guy is a threesome, why would it be a different name for 2 guys and 1 girl?
It's a train. It's a train.
Women are entitled to have 2 men as a fantasy, and it's a threesome. It's not a train. That's like 5 guys.
It's unfair, so but that's a train.
Because we're all about equality now, right? It's like 2020, right?
Because she's on her legs, she's on her knees and her hands, a dick is in her mouth, and then a dick is in her or her ass.
That's a choo-choo. The J line, the E line.
So, nah. Nah. And we're gonna take turns.
Yeah. That's a good question.
I mean, it's like it's a train, but I guess it's more so like for a woman really. Like a woman will call it a threesome, I'll call it like a train.
I think that's a train.
Why?
Because it's like she's in the front and then the other 2 is like going back and forth. Like that's a whole train right there.
Sometimes the girls don't do anything with each other. It really depends on what you want and what you like. If we had communication on the front end and we all sort of like had a mutual agreement about like what was going on, I think a threesome.
And I wouldn't feel like I'm the only one. I don't want to compete with nobody. Like, I'm really gonna compete with you. I don't want to compete with nobody.
Me and the guy not doing nothing together. I mean, we both gonna be focused on the girl, doing our thing like that. That's a train.
That's just the system that I grew up in.
You never said that they wasn't touching or doing anything. They could just, listen, okay, if 2 men and a woman are in the room doing stuff and the 2 men are not doing stuff with the woman, but the woman's receiving, I guess a train, I guess. Listen, I don't be doing this stuff anyway, so.